Good morning from Newport, and right across the street from the shul, Newport, Rhode Island. This week's, we had Tisha B'Av, and what's interesting is interesting piece of the kiddush that I noticed that was kind of I won't say strange, but interesting thought. In Kiddush 19, there's a reference to bringing karbanos of Shem Dvash. And the Medrash says, this is a reference to the Mun, that the people brought Mun as a korban for the ego, which I thought was kind of strange. Well, not kind of, it's kind of terrible. So you think about it, as I heard Rabbi Garfinkel mention on Tisha B'Av, not only did Hashem continue the Mun every day, the Midbar, and all the Averos people did in the Midbar, the ego, Shittim, Raglim, all the bad things that were done, Korach, every day, there's still the Mun. So more than that, not stop the Mun, but the people, even Akadei Kach, brought the Mun as a korban to the ego. So the worst slap HaKar Sato. Now, this is really a good lesson for us. If we really view that our Panasa and Shefa comes from Hashem, then how are we using our money properly? Are we really spending the money the right way? Are we doing Averos with our money? Are we going places or buying things that are really against Hashem? If we view that everything's from Hashem, then we have to probably think of really what's the best approach and how to view our money and view our time and also our kochos. This Sfas Emes talks about the peh. It's the most important thing that separates us from and the animals is the ability to speak and communicate. And if we use the peh the wrong way, the gift that it made us special, we're using it the wrong way. I thought that was an interesting takeaway from Tisha B'Av. The second piece today is Tu B'Av. And the Gemara talks about that there's no great days than Kippur and Tu B'Av. And what does this do for us really, besides not saying Tachlin today? What does it really do for us, Tu B'Av? So, all the reasons mentioned in the Gemara point to things in the past. The people of Beitar, they buried them. They weren't decomposed. They got buried. Tu B'Av. Tu B'Av, the girls would dance in the vineyards. Chasanaso, fantastic. What does it do for us? So great. How does that help us now? So the Pri Tzaddik brings down a very interesting thought, is that you think about it, there's 2 days that are very important. Yom Chasanaso, Yom Simchas Libo. Yom Chasanaso, which we think of, okay, when do we become married to Hashem? Shavuos, fantastic. And Simchas Libo is the Beis HaMikdash, the Mishkan. The Pri Tzaddik says, yes, that's true. Originally, that was the game plan. Game plan originally, Shavuos was the day. 5 books, Chumash, good to go. And the Chag, that Moshe promises, Chogli Bamidbar, and that Aaron says to the people by Egel, there'll be a Chag Machar. What's this Chag? What Chag are we talking about? The Pri Tzaddik says this was supposed to be the day that they bring the Torah down. And Shavuos of Tammuz, which is supposed to be a Chag, 7-day Chag, from Shavuos of Tammuz, 7 days supposed to be a Chag in the Midbar. They get the Torah, but turn against them. So the day that really became the Chag was supposed to be, now the second was Yom Kippur. So Yom Kippur has a really strong tie to Torah Sheba'al Peh. You think about it, someone gets married first time and it doesn't go well, so the house that you built, it's fantastic. Okay, the house you built, your first marriage, fantastic. And let's say you get divorced a little while later. So you sell the house, whatever it is, and let's say by chance the person gets remarried to this lady again. 2 years later, 3 years, 5 years later, the second day is really a bigger day. And the house that you build, so you don't really talk about your first anniversary. You don't celebrate the first anniversary, you celebrate the second anniversary. So the second day is the day, and the second house that you build is the house. And the point to Yom Kippur and Tisha B'Av is that now the day of Torah Sheba'al Peh becomes the day of the second mountain Torah, day of Torah. That's Chasanaso. Tar Shabal Peh. That's when there's an added sense of Tar Shabal Peh. We know that after the Egel, there's sense of Rov Chachma, Rov Kas. After the Churban, there's more Tar Shabal Peh. We know that the Tanam Amram, the greatest spread of Torah, came after the Churban. And that's kind of what we're looking forward to. We're looking forward to a day that we embrace Tar Shabal Peh. Akadei Kach, it'll bring the base of Mikdash, and then there'll be a linkage again. Yom Chasanaso, the day of Yom Kippur, which is Tar Shabal Peh, will bring Simchas Liba, will bring the base of Mikdash, because we know the Pri Tzaddik says that it was destroyed in Av, be rebuilt in Av. Ari, the lion, which is the mazel of Av, which was doing Chanetzah, the Ari, and the Ari, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, will bring the base Mikdash back, and hopefully through Tar Shabal Peh and a sense of Achdus and a sense of take more Karas HaTov where Hashem gives us, and more of a sense of Havas Chinam that we hopefully came across after we got out of Tisha B'Av. We have a sense of love and a sense of brotherhood. Hopefully we'll turn the day or the month of Av from a sad day into a happy day. Shabbat Shalom from Newport.